Let's match these footprints with the soles of known shoe brands. These footprints match boots commonly found in Army-Navy surplus stores. They don't match shoes from anyone we identified at our crime scene, which means they belong to our robbers. Let's match these footprints with the soles of known shoe brands. The footprints that lead one way out of the counting room were made by trailsman boots, the same boots Jason Valeska wears. One, two, three, and lift it up. Just what we wanted. Slow and steady wins the race. Abby Shudo does it again. These fingerprints belong to Melvin Farley. The fingerprints on the light switch belong to Jason Valeska. The fingerprints on the light switch belong to Jason Valeska.
What do you make of all this, Abby?
There's a lot here, Gibbs. It's not like I can just wave my hands over the pile and suddenly divine who your criminal is.
All right. Put it on the deduction board.
Let's see what we can find.
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
You deserve a cupcake for that. Try again. What is it I'm looking for anyway?
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
Okay, check this out.
Why do you think that, Abs?
Oh, come on, Gibbs. I know you see what I see. Gibbs, it's the other guard. Jason Valesco is the insider.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Ooh, he did it again.
McGee, need an address for Jason Valesco.
Boss, that was the Lucky Card Casino. Valesco didn't show up for work this morning. We've called his home and his cell. No answer.
Bolo, now. McGee, trace his cell.
Already on it, boss.
Unit 223 coming in from 9th Avenue.
Unit 221. We're right on top of you now, and in just a few moments, you'll be caught.
221. Unit 198 coming in from Interstate. Intercept at Main.
I've never missed before, and I don't plan to start now. I hope you've enjoyed your joyride.
Unit 198 coming in from Interstate. Intercept at Main.
10-4. Unit 221 en route.
Boss, we got him.
Where?
Valesco is being transported to NCIS as we speak. He'll be in the interrogation room for you when you're ready.
No need to shout.
Why were you running?
I was scared, all right?
What happened in the counting room? Need to know what you saw.
There was a hole in the wall. Dust on everything.
That it?
There was a huge frickin' hole in the wall, okay? Dustin and Mel were dead on the floor. It was a mess.
You go inside?
When I saw that, I turned around. I didn't touch nothing, I just split.
Sure about that?
Look, I already told you I left when I saw Dustin and Mel. I didn't touch nothing, I just left, okay?
Only one problem. Got your fingerprint on the light switch in the counting room, which makes you a liar.
Okay, so I touched the light switch. So what?
What's your relationship to the victims?
We were good friends.
Could you be more specific?
I mean, we used to go and do stuff together, so yeah, we were friends.
How about Melvin Farley?
What about Mel? Mel used to take me to the shooting range.
Gonna need more than that.
He used to go to the shooting range almost every weekend. He let me come sometimes. Mel was a hella good shot.
Then how does he fire 3 rounds and miss with every shot?
Bad luck, I guess. How am I supposed to know?
And where were you at the time of the robbery?
I guess I was still on my way to work.
Really?
I had car trouble. I told Agent Denozo before, you can check with him.
When did you go into the counting room?
I got to work late. I didn't see the counting room until later.
After the crime?
Yeah, I walked in, just a little, you know. But then I saw all that stuff, and I took off.
Your boot prints say otherwise.
So? I was in the room. So what?
Well, your boot prints lead one way. Out of the counting room.
So?
Your footprints were in the dust from the explosion. One way, Velasco. You were inside when they blew the wall. You turned the lights off after the explosion so that Dustin and Melvin wouldn't be able to see, just like your buddies planned. They came prepared. That's why they didn't miss. And Melvin did. And once the guards were dead, he turned the lights on and walked right out the hole in the wall. You were the inside guy. And you're going to jail for it, Velasco.
Okay, wait. No, I didn't want to, but they threatened my daughter.
Threaten how?
They had night vision goggles. They just wanted me to turn off the lights. They said if I didn't do what they said, they'd kill her. Kill her, man. I didn't know what else to do.
We can protect her, but only if you tell us who killed Dustin and Melvin. Denozo, get a security team out to Velasco's daughter's school. Now.
No, I don't have names. Just phone numbers. They called me from 3 different numbers.
Gibbs.
Hello, Jethro? I think you should come and see this.
On my way.
My, such a waste. A decorated marksman such as yourself gunned down in cold blood. There is nothing unusual I can find, other than a few extra pounds likely due to an unhealthy attraction to jellied donuts. You, my friend, were in perfect health. Well, until someone put a bullet in your chest. My poor Corporal Johnson. It looks as if someone got the proverbial drop on you. After the explosion, you were shot once in the chest. Looks cut and dried. Both men were shot and killed by submachine guns.
Thanks, Duck. Going to see Abby.
Let's see what type of firearm this slug was shot from. Aha! Definitely 9mm slug shot from an MP5. Ducky was right. These bullets definitely came from MP5 submachine guns.
McGee, need you to find out who owns MP5s in the Atlantic City area.
On it, boss. Now, I'll cross-reference those locations with the 3 numbers we got from Valesco. Should be easy to figure out where the guns and phones intersect. Here's a list of all possible locations our thieves could have gotten MP5 submachine guns. Got it. There's only one location. Deep Coast Rifle Range. I'm downloading the address for the shooting range to your phone now.
Okay.
What do you got here, Dirty Harry?
I just got here a few minutes before you. Looks like we've got ourselves a dispute of some kind.
Yeah, picked up on that.
Though over what, I couldn't yet say.
You find anything else when you arrived?
No one was alive when I got here. I was the first to respond, and I didn't move anything or anyone. I was waiting for backup.
We got reason to believe this shooting range is involved in the robbery of the Lucky Card Casino, so that will be a big thank you, Sergeant Gates, but NCIS is gonna take it from here.
No problem. This place is all yours.
Ziva, search the place. Talk to the rest of the team. See if they need help.
Yes, Gibbs. Tony, where did the police sergeant go?
Handed the case over to us and got back on his pony.
There was a pony at the crime scene?
It's an expression, Ziva. It means he... never mind. Round up all the guns from our dead guys over there, then bag and tag the stray brass.
I know the procedure, Tony.
Could you be so kind as to help me take photos of these recently departed souls?
Time to take photos. I will start with this victim.
Please don't forget. I need photos of all the victims.
A gun. I should take a photo. Another gun. The cash register is empty.
Empty cash register.
I think this may be the last gun. There are still victims to photograph. A safe. I should see what is inside. Let me see if I can still open one. These look to be related to the casino robbery. I should photograph them. The safe is done. I will move on. This looks like blood. Where there is a little blood, there is always more. I should check for the rest. Is that blood? No body, though. I should photograph this. Finished taking photos of these. Now on to other things. A cell phone. McGee will want to see this. A padlocked locker. I should see what is inside. night vision goggles and explosives. Gibbs will want photos of these. Nothing left to search in the locker. I will move on. Three victims, 3 photos. I will move on. What's that? I should take a photo. Clearly, this money came from the cash register. Bullet holes. I should take a photo. Other bullet holes. I think these may be the last bullet holes.
This man is carrying a cell phone, and I suspect the others are as well. They may help you find the killer.
I think that's all of them.
Hey, Abby.
Hi, Ziva. You don't happen to have any 9mm bullets lying around, do you?
No. Why?
I already used up all mine testing MP5s.
I am sorry to hear that. I hope you can find some soon. But in the meantime, we will be sending you a new batch of evidence to process, including some night vision goggles.
Score! Night vision goggles. Mine broke last month.
Try not to have too much fun.
One, two, three, and lift it up. I got it. Slow and steady wins the race. Just what we wanted. Press, then lift. Abby Shudo does it again. The fingerprints on this MP5 belong to James Finn. The fingerprints on this MP5 belong to Kate Ramus. The fingerprints on the .38 pistol belong to Luis Silva. Way to go! This gun matches the slugs that killed Dustin Johnson at the Lucky Card Casino. This gun matches the slugs that killed Mel Farley at the Lucky Card Casino. Luis Silva returned fire with his .38 pistol at the shooting range. Let's see who this footprint really belongs to. These footprints belong to James Finn. They match the unknown footprints from the Lucky Card Casino. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to sort through here, Gibbs.
Deduction board.
Let's see what we can find.
Well, what does that mean, Abs?
Just what I thought.
Why do you think that, Abs?
Oh, come on, Gibbs. I know you see what I see.
Why do you think that, Abs?
Found what we were looking for. This won't elude me for long.
Well, what does that mean, Abs?
Found what we were looking for. our casino robbers became victims themselves.
Time to visit Ducky.
What can you tell me about what happened at the shooting range, my friend? From the autopsies of your companions, I can see you fired your gun. But who fired at you? What do we have here? A broken proximal interphalangeal joint. But the lack of bruising suggests it happened post-mortem, which means you were moved after you were killed. When these smaller bullets entered your lungs, you probably didn't even feel them. This much larger .44 caliber slug likely stopped your heart before the smaller bullets were ever fired. These men are not telling us the same tale.
Come on, Duck. Deduction board.
Yes, well, best get to it.
What does that mean, Duck?
I will spare you the gory details, Jethro, but you can think about it this way.
Why don't you explain it to me, Duck?
I will spare you the gory details, Jethro, but you can think about it this way. The crime scene was tampered with. Someone deliberately tried to arrange it to look like a robbery, but it wasn't.
Thanks, Duck. Now let's see what McGee can get from the cell phones.
Now let's track down who that mysterious number belongs to. The number is from a cell charged up from a prepaid card purchased at a convenience store just off the Atlantic City Strip, using a credit card under the name Trevor Gates.
Deduction board.
Time to make some magic.
What does that mean, McGee? What are you thinking, McGee?
Well, the way I see it,
Why don't you explain it to me, McGee?
well, the way I see it,
DiNozzo, need a bolo on Sergeant Gates. McGee, track his cell phone.
On it, boss.
on it, boss.
Unit 221. Unit 223 coming in from 9th Avenue.
I've never missed before, and I don't plan to start now. I hope you've enjoyed your joyride.
Roger, Unit 223. Unit 198, go ahead.
You might be fast, but my satellite goes 7.56 kilometers per second. Try to outrun that.
Suspect vehicles at Satellite Park.
Unit 198, coming in from Interstate. Intercept at Main. Suspect vehicle is in.
Dispatch, this is Unit 36. Send a medical examiner out here. The driver didn't make it.
Hey, Ziva. Nice flowers. It must be fun having a mysterious admirer send you flowers.
My father? The flowers are from my father?
Yes, Junior, they are.
Dad, what are you doing here? And why are you sending Ziva flowers?
I'm in town for an international conference on investment in next-generation polymers. Today is the one-year anniversary of Ziva's official U.S. citizenship.
Oh, yeah, that.
Did you forget, son?
I didn't forget. I was just waiting until she thought I forgot. Then I was gonna surprise her.
Right.
I really did get you something.
It does not matter, Tony. I did not expect anything. Tony, you were not kidding.
Nope.
What are these?
Only the best collection of American movies ever made. Yeah, I thought you'd like that one.